Hello. So I found some college life hacks that I enjoyed and helped me being a as a learner returning to school and a non-traditional student. Um, there's a lot, so I might break this up into multiple videos depending on how long I go. So, number one, prioritize your nightly sleep. College and university students are notorious for having bad sleep habits. You may even be someone who thinks that college is the perfect time for following the popular saying, I'll sleep when I'm dead. But sticking to a consistent sleep schedule is one of the most beneficial life hacks for students. By getting at least 8 hours of quality sleep every night, you can maximize your health, memory, ability to learn, and much more. By not getting enough sleep, you potentially damage all of your most important faculties. Number two, plan almost everything. Many college students feel overwhelmed as they try to keep up with all of their commitments and responsibilities. It can feel like trying to control things within a swirling vortex of chaos. But college life doesn't have to be that way. Uh, Successful students understand that planning and organization form the foundations of effective time management, which leads to a genuine sense of control. So use a daily and monthly planner, paper or digital, and schedule all the activities you need and want to get done. It will set you apart from most other students. Every activity in your college life should be accounted for, hour by hour. That includes class time, study time, social activities, work, eating, sleeping, and anything else you do. Get everything out of your head and into a planner or calendar. Then follow your plan, revisiting as it is necessary. Number three, sit at the front in every class. Is your instinct to sit in the back row or hide yourself from your professor? If so, it's time to make a change. This is one of the easiest hacks to do, but few students realize just how powerful it can be. It's especially helpful if you're easily distracted or find it tempting to catch a snooze during class. By sitting in the front row, you'll force yourself to pay attention and learn the material. Least you look stupid or get called out by a professor for not being focused or prepared. Also, many professors develop a positive bias towards students who sit up at the front. So, if you're one of those students, you may be given slightly higher grades when your professors are deciding between, for example, giving you a B plus or an A minus on papers or exams. So 4, quiz yourself regularly. Taking practice tests is one of the most effective ways to learn and retain information, according to research published by the psychological science and in the public interest. It's better than many of the most commonly used study techniques. Plus, there's no stress involved in quizzing yourself this way because the stakes are so low. If you get an answer wrong, you merely focus a little more time on learning the correct information. You don't have to worry about being graded. It's easy to find practice tests online on a wide variety of topics. Many colleges and universities make them available on their websites. So you can even use an app, and they have things like Quizlet to make your own flashcards or use the cards of other users. Number 5, space out your study. Put another way, stop cramming. You might feel heroic when you complete an all-night or last-minute study session, but you aren't really helping yourself. Cramming may work sometimes for short-term retention of information, but it doesn't help you remember what you've learned over the long term. So it can come back to haunt you when you take more advanced classes in the same subjects, which requires you to have a certain foundation of knowledge to build on. Even for short-term results, cramming is generally less effective than beginning your studies as early as possible and studying at regular spread out intervals over longer amounts of time. 6, keep your dorm room open as often as possible. I'm not an on-campus student. I commute there, but I've heard this can be helpful. So, do you want to make new friends and gain a reputation for being friendly and approachable? If so, you need an easy way to achieve those outcomes. When it comes to school life hacks, this one tends to have the most positive benefits, and it's super simple, as long as your roommates are on board with the idea, if you share a room. When you're in your dorm room and not sleeping or getting dressed, leaving your door open communicates your willingness to meet new people and establishes good college relationships. Other students can easily stop in for a quick chat, and your room may even become a social hub, giving you a reputation for facilitating connections. Number 7, spend more time with your professors. Outside of school environments, it's rare to have such easy access to expert mentors, but relatively few college students take advantage of the opportunities to engage with their professors beyond the classroom. That means you probably have the chance to stand apart from other students, gain a much deeper understanding of what you're studying, and establish connections that can greatly impact your future success. In fact, even though many professors actively encourage their students to visit them during their office hours, it's often the case that only a few students, and sometimes no students, ever show up. Number 8, read truly useful books and dip back into them often. Yes, there are way too many self-help books. Relatively few of them are actually worth reading. However, many time-honored classics and soon-to-be classics are available that you should definitely own. You can gain a lot more than you probably realize by reading them at least once, applying what you've learned to your life, and then dipping back into them every now and then. So here are some of the best books to start with. Hack College Like an Entrepreneur by Antonia Liu, How to Become a Straight A Student by Cal Newport, How to College by Brian Robin, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie, How to Win at College by Cal Newport, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Number 9, visualize what you want to achieve. Starting each day, week, month, and year with a clear vision of what you hope to accomplish makes it easier to stay moving in the right direction, especially when things get stressful. 10, make a vision board. Being able to see your biggest goals visually represented in one place can help you stay inspired and motivated, particularly in those moments when you question why you're making so much effort. 11, sign up for classes on the first day of registration. Any popular courses you want to take will quickly become unavailable if you wait too long. 12, try to get a 3-day class schedule. For example, see if you can have all of your classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or from Tuesday to Thursday. That way, you can dedicate entire non-class days to work, study, recreation, and other activities. 13, choose some classes that allow you to learn practical skills. True career readiness requires having a plan for how you'll gain both hard and soft employer valued skills. 14, pick one day a week to do nothing but class assignments. If you run out of current assignments, look ahead in your syllabi and start studying for upcoming exams, presentations, or other assignments. Doing this will give you more time and mental space for the rest of your week. 15, always read the syllabus. This lets you know what to expect in each class in terms of assignments, exam dates, presentations, and attendance requirements. If you know what's coming, you can plan for it. 16, mark the top edges of your notebooks with a different color. By color coding them with markers, you'll be able to more quickly identify the ones you need at any given moment. 17, take advantage of great mobile apps. Some of the best apps for college students are designed to help you keep track of things like grades, class assignments, due dates, and more. 2 examples are My Homework app and iStudies Pro. Utilize your phone's lock screen. For example, set it up each morning to display an image of your checklist or schedule of classes and activities. 19, place physical reminders of what you need to do wherever you're likely to look. Post-it notes are great for this. 20, designate a space for studying that isn't your bedroom or dorm room. Plan to always study away from where you sleep so that you train your brain not to associate studying with resting. The library is a great option. 21, put together a dedicated bag for studying. Keeping all of your study supplies in one backpack means you're always prepared to grab it and go to your favorite study spot. 22, start with your most essential task. Doing the big stuff first lets you feel more confident and at ease while going through the rest of your daily checklist, and it helps prevent procrastination. 23, focus on just one or a few small chunks at a time. This hack is particularly helpful for any self-directed online courses you're taking, which with COVID, we're all taking a lot. So focusing on small chunks of time works a little bit easier. So 24, begin your job search early. The best time to start researching potential employers is while you're still in school. Act as if you're looking for work in your field as you move through your studies. 25, recruit an accountability buddy. Sometimes it takes the help of someone else to keep you disciplined and on track with your plan. So that's what I'm going to do for this video. So there is going to be a part 2 at least, where I go over some other things that I found interesting. So that's it for this video.